Welcome to Season 2 of United We Podcast, brought to you by the United Corpus Christi Chamber of Commerce. This season, we're excited to introduce a fresh lineup of special guest hosts as we dive deeper into the stories of our chamber members. From personal journeys to business successes, we're bringing you closer to the people and ideas that are shaping the future of our community. Get ready for a season filled with inspiration, insights, and the voices that make our region thrive. Joining us as this episode's host is Amy Granberry, Chair of the Board. Welcome to United We Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to United We Podcast. Today we are joined by Kent Young with Dawson Recycling. Hi, Kent. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Doing great.
Great. So we are here as part of the chamber just to hear a little bit about you and learn about your business and what you do in the community and all the good things. So start off, just tell us a little bit about you and how you ended up where you are right now.
Okay. Well, I was born here in Corpus Christi. Been a resident most of my life. Lived in all of the coastal bend. I've lived in Alice, Victoria, Beeville, with different companies. I work for Dawson's Recycling and Disposal, going on 3 years. I've been in the disposal business with several companies. My position is public relations / business development, but I find that just basically my public relations leads into business development. So I don't really do a lot of cold calling or anything. I believe in support everything in the coastal bend. So to kind of give you a list, I am an ambassador for the Portland Chamber of Commerce. I'm an ambassador for the Aransas Pass Chamber of Commerce. I'm the vice chair of the new Portland Chamber Foundation Board. I am the immediate past chair of Leadership Corpus Christi Alumni Board. I'm class 49, best class ever, the fine 49. I am on the board for the American Red Cross, so I do a lot with them. We just had an event at the United History and Museum this Saturday, Superheroes Day. I am the immediate past chair of Associated Builders and Contractors Board. I am a commissioner with the Buccaneer Commission.
So don't forget the Buck Commission. Johnny would be upset.
I am chairman of operations for Buck Days and the Pro Rodeo. I've been involved with the rodeo for 20 years now. That's my big thing. Everything I do concentrate is helping communities, scholarship programs, all those things that are important to our community and the development and, of course, the future of our coastal bend area. Yeah. I'm sure I'm missing something, but...
Let's talk a little bit about Dawson's and your work there and how all of those things benefit your work. Okay.
Well, Dawson's, I've known the family long before I worked for them. Unfortunately, the owner, Vance Dawson IV, we lost him during COVID. And now Vance Bubba Dawson V is our new president and took over the company. Been in business for about 27 years in Gregory, Portland, Texas. I would say that if anybody knows Vance or the Dawson family, even though we are probably a medium-sized business, their giving to the coastal bend and all organizations is huge. Right. And basically when I came on, they just were, do all your things that you do, all your volunteer work, and we'll help support everything that you're involved in, and which they do. If you go to any of the livestock shows and the kids, we always buy the reserve champions or champions of different categories. They donate thing after thing. Vance, of course, was big on silent auctions, and he would outbid everybody and win it. And then when they say, okay, here you go, and he'd say, okay, now go ahead and turn it back in and do it again. Then let somebody else bid on it. So great, caring, giving family. So I love working for them, and they just go help everybody.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I know they've actually been really supportive in Corpus Christi, too. I actually didn't realize they were a Gregory Portland business.
Yes, yeah.
So a lot
And
of
we're the
ties
whole
to the-
coastal bend. So any and everybody we can help, whether it's just donating things for their silent auctions or, it's a little, but, we try to put in a little bit everywhere we can.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you build those relationships and the leadership that you use for your community service.
I don't think there's any secret to doing it. If you have a heart and you care, and you just get out and do it. And so I like to be heavily involved in helping as many people as I can, and that just organically makes great connections with other people that are like-minded, and then everybody helps support you, you support them, and everybody just starts building, and then next thing you know, you have thousands and thousands of followers and friends, and and it helps everybody.
What are some of your most favorite projects that you've worked on over the last few years?
I have probably with different organizations done the Ronald McDonald House Share a Meal. That's one of the things I really like doing. I would take all of our different leadership kids and leadership programs. I've had our alumni board go and cook for all the families there. I just love that program. I've done Men Who Cook before. It's just, heartwarming for those families, anybody that's familiar with Ronald McDonald House. And then we do Habitat for Humanity. So we did the Playhouse build. So then we get to see all these kids and just see their faces light up when they come and get this cool little playhouse and all the little toys we put with it. That's another big heart wrencher. In fact, they tried to interview me once and stuck a mic in front of my face, and I was choked up. I couldn't even talk because the little girl, she was nonverbal autistic, and she was just huge smile, and your heart goes out to it.
Yeah. So tell me a little more about the Playhouse. So it goes to a family that's already received a house, or is it separate?
It is separate. Okay. So they go through their process with Habitat and the selection process for different children. And I'm not familiar with their criteria for it. Just there for the end result.
Yeah, that's a very cool project. I haven't seen those done. So.
Oh, it is, and we moved it to the Hook Stadium last year, and so that was a great place to do it. I think we had 16 companies in the area building playhouses, and it's a great event.
Very nice. So let's talk a little bit about your activities with the United Corpus Christi Chamber. You mentioned Portland and Rances Pass and Leadership Corpus Christi, but how does the United Chamber benefit your business and your activities there?
Of course, we're, compared to my other ones, a lot bigger community, a lot more members. Everything is just been getting more and more connections, and us being involved. I mean, the breakfasts and the networking, pass the mic, and you just get to meet more and more like-minded people, which that helps all of us.
Mm-hmm. So talk to me about Leadership Corpus Christi. You said class 49. I will say the best class forever was class 40. We'll let you be 49.
Well, that's why I love we're all the best class.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I joined, and actually Mickey Kramer kept pushing me to apply. I had heard a little bit about it, and I'm like, I think that's a younger person's deal. And he just kept pressuring me and like, well, it took me 3 times to get in. I'm like, okay, well, then I probably won't get in. I'm the old guy. But I did get in the first time, and it was such a great experience. And after I went through the class, to me, it was like, why doesn't everybody have this class on the tip of their tongue? Mm-hmm. Why doesn't everybody know about it? I had one of our people in our company had gone through it, but I never really heard much about it. Mm-hmm. So then it kind of became my mission to try to make it more of a everyday household name and organization that people were aware of. We have seen it grow and our applications and grow. So, and then immediately, I ran for the board, got elected to the board, and then couple of years, moved on up to chair of the board, and it's just been my goal to try to make everybody aware of Leadership Corpus Christi.
So leadership being a flagship program of the Chamber Foundation, we're very proud of that program and what it has done. But talk to me a little bit about why it was so wonderful for you. What were your takeaways from that?
Well, I believe we could all learn something every day, and it basically provides different avenues of everything that is involved with supporting your community, and that is education, our history, government, and sitting in on council meetings and commissioners meetings, and you just start learning a lot of different components that you might not have been aware of. You might have known some of it, but not really known the everyday workings and the options available as a citizen to express your point of view.
Excellent. I think also the friendships out of leadership and the relationships are truly one of the best things that come out of there. I'm sure you have a lot of lasting relationships from your class as well.
Yeah, I look at it as similar to a fraternity. You have this brother sisterhood from everybody that's been in the class, and you can reach out. They're, of course, from every walk of life, so you always have somebody you can reach out to. Hey, I'm LCCA. This is what I need. What do you need? And so the support of each other, and which helps all of us in our events when we have such a huge group that we can reach out to support different things that we're doing for the community.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me who some of your mentors were, who you learned from along the way.
Wow. I would say that's a huge list because I feel I could almost learn something from everybody I come in contact with. You just will. You're all walks of life. You do things and experience things that you may not have ever known about. So it's hard to pick out any single one person. Obviously, we have a bunch of great mentors. Scott Ellis is, what an extraordinary person. Carol Scott is another person. Patty Clark. These are strong people that are very community minded, and I respect them and have learned quite a bit from them.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you want your legacy to be?
I don't need it to be about me. I need it to be about what we do and what you can accomplish and who you can help. Yeah.
Absolutely. What else do we need to know about Kent or the programs? I know you're very humble and you don't want to talk about yourself, but what about the programs and the thing? What would you want this community to take away and spark to action from this conversation?
We're a family. We're the Coastal Bend family, and so you should respect and treat everybody as part of your family and do anything you can to help move everybody forward.
Okay. Well, anything else you want us to?
I've got upcoming events. No, I just
Very good. So, Kent, I always enjoy spending time with you. Again, learned a lot from you myself, and seeing you out in the community. Your level of participation and activity. You are truly a mover of this community, and I appreciate all that you do, and thank you for your support over the years. You've helped me on some committees. You've stepped in some roles, and I really appreciate that. So,
well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everybody, call to action.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us.
Very welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.